Howdy gangsters, lovely to see you all again. Hope you're all feeling fat and sassy. Today we're going to be looking at the delightful solo from Dying in Your Arms by Trivium. Let's take a look. This might seem kind of superfluous. We don't actually use the 6th string in the solo, but if you want to learn the whole song, it is in drop D, which goes D, A, D, G, B, E. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. All right, guys, let's have a look at the first section. I'm going to start from 13 of the 2nd string, then I jump to 12 of the 3rd, and the next phrase that I do, I'm going to play 10, 12 on the 2nd string and jump to 12 of the 3rd. All together, we're going to have this. Hopefully that's making sense. The next phrase that I do, I'm going to play 10 of the 2nd string and then play 9, 9, 7 on the 3rd string. That's some cheeky vibrato there if you want to. At the end of that, I've got a semitone bend from 4th fret of the 3rd string. Then I'm going to jump to 5 of the 4th string and then play 4, 5 on the 3rd. So it'll go... At the end of that, I'm going to play 7 twice, but add a grace note slide to 9 on the 2nd pick. I hit 9 again when I get there, and that's the first half of section 1. So let's have a look what we've got thus far at a gentlemanly pace. Hopefully that's making sense. The second half of this is going to start quite similarly, but a little bit different towards the end. I'm going to go from 13 of the 2nd string to 12 of the 3rd, but then jump to 12 of the 1st string. At the end of that, I'm playing 15 of the 2nd string. So altogether, very similar start now, and then I go... Let's slow that down. I'm going to play 13 to 12 again from the 2nd to the 3rd string. And then I'm going to play 15, 13, 12, 10 on the 1st string. So all together, from the second half, we'll go from the second half. Hopefully that's making sense. Then I work into this phrase. There's a quick hammer-on pull-off going 10, 12, 10 on the 1st string. At the end of that, I'm kind of working into what looks like a G major arpeggio. I'm playing 12 of the 2nd into 10 of the 1st. And then I want to play 12 of the 2nd into 12 of the 3rd. All together. Let's put that cheeky hammer on at the front of that. Hopefully that's all making sense. Let's go from the second half and then we'll add that last little triplet chunk in, and that will be the whole first section. Okay. The last chunk we're working in, we can call it quarters or crotchet triplets, trying to cover all my bases, and we go nice and slow. I'm playing 10 of the 2nd string into 12 of the 3rd, and then I'm going to play 10, 12, 13 on the 2nd string. So we're going to go, at the end of that, I go to 10 of the 1st string, and that will lead us into the delightful part in section 2. So let's have a look at all of the second half of this section, then we'll go right back to the start and put it all together. Let's go right back to the start and put it together at a gentleman's pace. One more time with some tabs. our second section is kind of pacey, but it's not that complicated. So we're going to start off with just 2 string arpeggios. I'm pulling off from 12 to 8 on the first string, and then I'm going to jump to 10 of the second string, and then back to 8 of the first. So we've got the pull off, 10 of the second, 8 of the first, and that's a 4-note grouping. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the next bit I do, I'm kind of counting it in a group of 4 and then 2 groups of 6. So let's go over one of those 6 groups and then we can repeat it and put it all together. I'm going to do 2 pull-offs now from 12 to 8. I'm picking both of the 12s there, so there's 2 picks to those 4 notes. Then I jump to 10 of the second, back to 8 of the first, and that's going to give us 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got a group of 4, a group of 6, and then a second group of 6. All together. Hopefully that's making sense. And we're going to carry that over to the other arpeggios, but with these ones, we're messing around between sort of a major triad with a perfect fourth and a major triad with a raised fourth, going for that Lydian-y vibe on the last arpeggio. Hopefully that makes sense. I say that so much. I'm sorry to everyone for hearing that repeatedly over the last 6 years. Anyway, we're working to this arpeggio. Sorry. So we're still working with the 4-6-6 grouping. The first part of this one's going to do a pull off from 10 to 7 on the first string and jumping to 8 of the second. I backtrack to the 7 of the first string, so that's my first group of 4. Then I do it again with the double pull off to give us 6 notes. And the last group of 6, I'm going to pull off from 8 to 7 on the first string twice. But my jumping up to the second string is still 8th fret. So we're going... Hopefully that's making sense. And then we go to the last arpeggio. I'm pulling off 8 to 5 on the first string, jumping to 6th fret. That's going to give us 4 notes. Then I've got my group of 6. Then it goes to the raised fourth. What I'm going to do here is 2 pull-offs from 7 to 5. So this whole last arpeggio. Let's put that all together, shall we, from the start. And that should be all making sense. And then we go into this part. I'm just sort of descending in groups of 4 down. I think it's A minor, yes, A natural minor. So what I'm doing here is I'm starting from 13 to the first string, and we're just going to work this in groups of 16ths or semiquavers, just 4 notes at a time. I'm going to start from 13 to the first string and play 13, 12, 10, 8. I'm then going to play 10, 12, 8 again, but then jump to 12 of the second string. So now we should have 8 16th notes. The next phrase I'm going to do is going to play 10, 8 on the first string and then 12, 10 on the second. Okay, so that's 4 groups of the 4 triplets, 4 16th notes. We've just got to add one more, which will be this. So it's a very obvious kind of descending idea. That last chunk that I did was 8 of the first string, 12, 10, 8 on the second. And at that point, it will just repeat exactly the same thing twice up until that last chorus. So if we get this once through, you'll just repeat it twice. So that last chunk again. Let's go through this whole section again at a gentlemanly pace, and then we'll do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. And that was the solo from Dying in Your Arms by Trivium. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you want tabs to this solo or any other solos or other lessons or solo builders, anything that I've done in the past, please join up with my Patreon with all of the cool kids. You get lots of extra content like tabs, giveaways, free lessons, all that kind of fun stuff. I also have 2 books out. My first one, Ultimate Shred Machine, is still out if you want to up your chops in shredding, sweeping, legato, and tapping. And my latest book, Rock Guitar Mode Mastery, is out now. As you can see, it has a picture of me riding a unicorn on it. It's freaking awesome. We're covering the modes. We're talking about how to use them in composition, how to solo over them, how to use chords, all kinds of cool stuff if you want to up your mode game as well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. I will catch you all very soon.